our music is from the Queen of Soul. So we had the King and Queen of Blaxploitation movies. We had the King of Blaxploitation paperbacks. Now we're ending up with the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, and the soundtrack to the movie Sparkle. Because, like I said, if you remember, Tony King was in Sparkle, played that, and then we're probably going to cover that later. But I wanted to talk about the soundtrack today because this one came out in 1976 on Atlantic Records. And all songs were sung by Aretha Franklin, but they all were written and produced by Curtis Mayfield. Even more royalty. So now the soundtrack to Sparkle isn't as funky or powerful as like the soundtrack to Shaft or the soundtrack to Superfly. It's more like smooth R&B type of deal, but has some great songs on it. You might recall Giving Him Something He Can Feel, which was later remade by In Vogue in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, I think. And Look Into Your Heart, which was remade at some point by Whitney Houston, who starred in the 2012 version of Sparkle. But all these things tie together, which is really cool. But those were like the most famous songs from the soundtrack. But my favorite is, and it is funky, is a song called Jump. And unfortunately, I don't have the tracks, but definitely a great soundtrack to listen to.